to my channel. This is Ursula and welcome to day 3 of our basic yoga for health. Come onto the top of your mat or sideways like I'm standing in mountain pose. Feet, legs, hip width apart and hands in front of your heart. Let's stretch the arms out to the side and we're rotating the thumbs down and back, down and back, just to open up the shoulders a little bit and get some movement into our upper body, some blood flow. Letting your breath flow in and out to your nose and reach your arms up. Cactus. You can never cactus enough. You probably heard me say that if you're one of my longtime followers on my yoga channel, because it just feels so amazing to stretch your chest and outer shoulders, especially when we sit a lot or in the car or whatever we do in a seated position. It just feels so good. And then you guys probably standing already in the right direction. Reach the arms up and fold forward. Feel free here to walk your legs, bending one at a time, and let your torso float along. You need to learn to adjust your poses to your own body needs. I'm just guiding you along. So flat back here. Exhale, fold deep, let your head relax, set your hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the mat and sit back here towards your heels. Come forward into kneeling dancing dog. We went over some of this in the last 2 days. Lift your heart up. Coming back again, having your toes tucked under, and downward facing dog. And here in down dog, come into a plank pose and back to down dog. So inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. So today we pull the reins a little bit. It's a little bit more active, of a little mini flow. And let's drop your hips here for dancing dog. Feel free to drop your knees and then round over your 10 toes, coming back to down dog. This is one of my favorite moves. It really articulates the spine and stretches the spine. Lift your heart up, look up. Straight arms, tuck your chin, round and come back into down dog. Last one here. And here we're stepping forward in a couple stages, especially if you're not used to that, or stepping forward, big one step, another big step. Round slowly up like a puppet on a string, set your shoulders back, reach those arms up. Hands in front of your heart. And let's grab a block. And I'm going to stay on that side here. Stepping back here like for the warrior 2, pretty wide step, one of your leg links in between. Front foot straight, bend the knee straight over your ankle. And then coming here into warrior 2, remember to straighten the torso, lining up shoulders and hips, arms engaged. Just bend that front arm, lay it above your right knee and tuck the left arm behind. Roll the shoulder onto your back. Or take a block, put it in the inside of your right ankle, butting your arm and your inner knee together for stability. Lengthen the spine and slowly rotate with your top shoulder open up. And feel free here to straighten up the arm for side angle pose. Lots of torso stretching, lots of leg strength here today. You may straighten the arm right away by your ear all the way out for a deeper stretch. Press into your back foot a lot. And then bringing that top arm down, lay it alongside your body. Grab the block as you're coming up and stepping forward. Oopsie. Hands in front of your heart. Deep breathing, grounding into your feet. Now we'll repeat this to the other side, having the left knee bent, laying or standing the block, either horizontal or vertical like I do here. You can also hold onto your ankles, but I like to demonstrate it with a block. Do the beginner version here, or bring your hand onto the block and butting arm and inner knee together, opening up that right shoulder, opening the heart, and then you decide if you look up to the ceiling, straight forward or down. Bring the arm up. Breathing deep in and out of your nose, and if you choose to, lengthen that arm all the way out. Extended side angle pose. Deep, deep breath in and out of your nose. Never hold your breath in yoga. It will never work. Your body needs the deep breath. So grab your block, step forward. Aha. We have to have some fun, right? Loosen up, and laughter is a merry heart and is good medicine for us. So let's bend here your knees freely, folding forward, hands either behind your ankles and gently pulling in a little deeper. Flat back on your inhale. Exhale, step it back to downward facing dog. Try to lengthen that tailbone straight back. Press your heels down as far as they go and belly into the spine. Drop your knees. Slither through here to an inchworm. Hands by your chest. Come up into a low cobra. Rise the chest up and push it back. Downward facing dog. Practice that. If that doesn't quite flow right, pause the video and practice that. Plank pose, and bend your elbows, chaturanga, coming all the way down. Top of your feet lift up into upward facing dog. You may even lifting up your thighs off the mat. Shine the heart forward and roll over your 10 toes back to downward facing dog. Step forward, round, and come up. Arms sweep up from the side. Cactus. Press the feet into your yoga mat. Hands in front of your heart. Let's grab the block once more. You stay on the side where you at. Maybe you have to shift to see your screen. So we're going to prepare here for triangle pose. We're stepping that left leg far back again. I'm just showing you that you should have one leg length here in between. Grab the block again, vertical or horizontal, into your inner ankle, or lay your hand on your lower ankle. Again, set your hand on it, budding this a little bit, turning your right outer hip a bit under, firming up that knee, press into the back leg, belly in. Tucking this top arm again behind you, roll the shoulder back, and imagine you are in between two glass panels. You have very little space. Feeling the shoulder blades on those glass panels and the buttocks. And then you may bring that arm up again. Maybe look forward or up. Deep breathing, grounding into your feet. Slowly bring that arm down, straighten up, press your feet in, and reverse that triangle pose. Stretch the chest up, heart up, core is engaged. Coming back, grab your block, big step forward. And I'm going to move to the other side so you see me always from the poses front. You stay where you at as long as you can see the screen or at least hear my voice. Stepping now that right leg back. Again, one of your leg lengths approximately. Lift up the kneecap because in triangle pose both legs are straight. Set up your block, set your hand on it. Roll the outer hip under. Lean back. Lift here with your right shoulder, spiral. Rotate that spine into a twist. Another one of my favorite yoga poses to really align your spine and keep the fluidity and the flexibility in your spine. Maybe even lengthening out into an extended triangle pose. It's a really deep stretch. Press deeply into your feet. And rotate or reverse here. One more time, triangle pose. Feel free to switch up the days on that 6-day yoga series, whatever you feel like it on a given day. Hands in front of your heart, back to mountain pose. Moving the block. Arms up, exhale, fold forward. Feel free to keep your legs apart or bring them all the way in. Set your hands down, downward facing dog. Top your knees. Child's pose. We are almost done. This whole series is meant to have short practices so you can use them any time of the day. It's also a wonderful way to practice that in the morning, first thing. And we don't want to forget, right? Shavasana, spreading the legs, bringing your arms to the side. Walk your shoulder blades a little bit under and just letting your breath flow in and out of your nose. Here you can deepen your breath a little bit and stay as long as you want to. Thank you so much for coming to my yoga channel. See you tomorrow on day 4. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for practicing with me.